If you're wanting to know how to get your hands on some special items such as this beaked skull mask or these house-based robes, or how to get sorted into a house based on your personality, or if you're just looking to get some information on the game before you play it, then you've come to the right place. Okay, so how do you get put into your house based on your personality? Now first, what you're going to want to do is go to a website, which is wizardingworld.com. From here, you can choose to log in or sign up. If you've done this before, you can skip straight ahead, but for those that haven't done it before, you're going to want to sign up and it'll then take you to your profile. And as you can see, you can have your house, your Patronus, and a wand. Unfortunately, your Patronus won't be carried over to the game, so unless you just want to find out for curiosity's sake, you might as well just skip that. So let's get sorted into our house. Now it's going to ask you multiple choice questions such as, do you prefer the moon or the stars? Which of the following would you most like to study? Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? And so on and so forth. After you've gone through all these questions, the sorting hat will be ready to make its decision. And as you can see, the house decided to sort us into Gryffindor. From there you can go on to find the right wand for you. Now it's going to ask you multiple questions again. This time it will be things based on your height, the colour of your eyes, whether your birthday fell on an odd or even number, and a few extra questions just to get to know you better. From there it will then make a decision. As you can see, for me, I got the Vinewood with a Phoenix Core 13-inch and solid flexibility. Now being sorted into your house and having a nice wand is cool and all, but how does this correlate back to the game? What you're going to want to do is go to wizardingworld.com/legacy content. From there it'll tell you to go to the Warner Bros. Games website, and then you can choose to create a new account or sign in. From there it'll tell you that your Harry Potter fan club is connected, and then behind the message you can choose which accounts you want to link to this. And that's it. Now you will get the beaked skull mask and the house-based robes. Now who are you in this game? Well, you're a 5th year student that's transferred to Hogwarts, and although there isn't a vast amount of customization, you will get to choose which gender you are, what your hairstyle is, your skin tone, and whether you have scars or freckles. And you do have quite a bit of choice in the game, so you don't actually have to worry about being a goody two-shoes like Harry Potter, or being pure evil like Tom Riddle. You can be as kind as you want or as evil as you want. The choice is up to you. Speaking of choices, for at least some of the missions along the way, you'll be able to choose how you want to handle certain situations, and this can even lead to having a different ending. And for those wanting to be as evil as possible, yes, the unforgivable curses are indeed in the game. But if you choose to take a more friendly route, you can actually interact with your schoolmates and even become good friends with them, which can also then lead to them becoming your companion later on in the game, where they can then go to quests with you. In this game, the Wizarding World is quite big. Not only can you explore all of the Hogwarts castle, but you can even venture out into places such as the Forbidden Forest, Hogsmeade, or even Diagon Alley. But just how big is the map? Well, the measurements have been done and apparently it's about 54 kilometres squared or 21 miles squared, which for comparison means that it's slightly bigger than Skyrim but slightly smaller than Red Dead Redemption 2. As far as your broomstick, you'll be able to use it to travel, compete in races, and take classes to hone in on those skills. Unfortunately though, you won't be playing any Quidditch on those broomsticks. However, on a positive note, you'll be able to tame, train, and then fly on some magical beasts. Just like any school student, you will attend classes such as Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and even Potions. However, this is an open world game, so there doesn't seem to be any particular set time that you have to attend these classes. However, at times you will need to do them in order to progress through the story, as what you learn is something you will need for the next mission. The Room of Requirement will also be available, and you'll be able to use this to customise and craft, as well as raising animals if you wish. If you're curious to know just how long this game will take you, it'll take the average person 35 hours to complete. However, you can end up spending 75 plus hours if you wish to complete everything there is to complete, and of course explore all the nooks and crannies. With the game taking place well before Harry Potter, we won't be seeing characters such as Harry, Ron and Hermione. However, there might be some familiar faces, as Nearly Headless Nick is in the game, and so we could see other familiar ghosts or perhaps even some Easter eggs hinting towards Harry Potter. However, with it being well before Harry Potter's time, they'll be kind of limited on what sort of Easter eggs they can do, so don't expect to see anything like Hedwig or Buckbeak, but there could of course be more subtle hints, as there could be the initials HP somewhere, and as already stated, there is Nearly Headless Nick. There is also a teacher with the last name Weasley, so it's hard to say exactly what we'll see, but it should be interesting to find out. It's also important to note that the PlayStation has an exclusive quest, which upon completion will grant you with your own shop in Hogsmeade, where you can sell items and gear at rates better than anywhere else in the game. As for what platforms this game will be released on, you got to take the good with the bad, as it is on pretty much every platform you could think of, such as PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC. However, this is where the bad news comes into play, as PS5, Xbox X and S and PC get the initial release date of February 10th, and if you have the deluxe edition it'll be February 7th. However, for PS4 and Xbox One the release date will be April 4th regardless of whether it's the deluxe edition or the standard edition, and for Nintendo Switch it will be July 25th. Now if you've managed to make it all the way to here in the video, I want to first of all say thank you very much for taking some time out of your day to listen to me, and I would also like to say that my name is Gunnet Monkey, and if you'd like to see more videos on Hogwarts Legacy please stay tuned, as I'll be getting the deluxe edition, so I'll be playing it 3 days early and I'll be putting more content up as soon as possible. But thank you guys so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next video.